Sorry, just getting this new stream started. Be pretty good. Okay, so this is yeah, we're here in Bannerlord, but in the Old Realms mod for Bannerlord. Get some sound happening. So yeah, so you can play 6 different factions. You can play Empire, Bretonnia, Vampire Counts, Musion, the Eonia, which is sort of like Wood Elves crossed with High Elves, I guess, Laurelorn Elves, or the Asrai, like the Wood Elves. And we've already played. We've played all of the Empire. Excuse me, all of the Empire careers. Thanks. Well, thanks, Clock Monkey. All mods still work after the update. There hasn't been any update, Hans Gruber. What update are you talking about? Was there an update? But yeah, so sorry, I'm on 1.2.11, which is the version that you use for Old Realms. Aeonir are just elves, if I recall correctly. They never really did the whole high elf, dark elf split thing. Yeah, yeah, somebody told me they were actually like wood elves, but they never. Well, yeah, I guess the wood elves are kind of just elves as well. If you, yeah. Anyway, sorry, yeah. So Empire Man, we've tried all the Empire Man careers. So there's the mercenary. Every faction can be a mercenary. Mercenary career can, you know, basically buff troops in an area around them, and they can. One of their special things is that they get heaps of companions, and that they can convert troops into companions that have the same gear and stuff. Pretty cool. Anyway, so we've played all the Empire careers. So we played Wolf Priest of Ulrich, Sigmarite Priest, Warrior Priest of Sigmar, Witch Hunter, Empire Magister, and with Bretonnia we played the Bretonian Knight. We haven't played the Damsel yet. So you play the Damsel. She's got they got prayers, and they also cast magic. The Vampire counts. I played the normal vampire, like the one cast sign vampire. I tried out the Blood Dragon a little bit, but I haven't played the Necrarch yet. I haven't played the Necromancer either. And the Musion Knight I haven't played. So we played the Bretonian Knight, which is basically this godlike warrior kind of dude. Pretty awesome. I haven't played the Musion Knight, which I would like to play the Musion Knight. And maybe I'd like that better than the Necromancer, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the Necromancer, like the roleplay of the Necromancer, you know, maybe being all spooky and stuff. But I'm not sure I'm not sure what the gameplay is actually like in the campaign, or if it's any good. So I kind of might be good to try it out. I've heard the way, so yeah, and then with the Musion didn't come off all that different to your playthrough, in my opinion. It's probably way different late game though. Yeah, I don't know. Musion seems kind of similar, yeah. Necromancer's fun. You get to like plus 200 party size through his career. Yeah, nice. So you just have like millions and millions of zombies. Vampire counts, yeah. So the vampire counts you can play as just a mercenary, so you can just be like a soldier that works for Musion, basically. But if you go mercenary, you can later on get the blood kiss. So you can start off. So mercenary is kind of cool because the mercenary can learn one law of magic, and they can also later on they can get bitten by a vampire and get the blood kiss and turn into a vampire. So it's kind of interesting. The Necromancer also has a little Krell to fight for you, I think. Yeah, that's right. I think the Necromancer has a little Krell to fight, and you can take over their body or something. But I'm not sure if they, like, what happens if you're not taking over their body? Do they, like... Yeah, I don't know how that works, actually. I don't know. Necromancer could be cool to try out, yeah. Blood for the Blood God, be a Skull Taker. We've already got a Chaos Champion campaign going. I'm still probably going to continue that one as well. That's my kind of main campaign, but I kind of want to try out all the different ones, you know. But yeah, so we got Necromancer. I think is a. I don't really want to play a vampire one because I've already tried it out before and I didn't really like it that much. The normal Von Carstein vampires. So yeah, I reckon Necromancer or maybe Waywatcher if you want to be a shooter guy. What else is there? Yeah, the Spell Singer we haven't tried out. Yeah, there's the Spell Singer. It's the Spell Singer who summons like dryads and spirit forest spirits, and you can also get tree men that I think have like fucking 1,000 hit points or something, and they're like super tough, super tanky. Yeah, getting having dryads and stuff. Be a sneaky wood elf and fill them full of arrows. I feel like you can. I feel like you can still be a sneaky wood elf and fill them full of arrows with the Spell Singer as well, and then but just have dryads also. But yeah, yeah, Waywatchers are pretty good. Although apparently you just like, yeah, I don't know. The Treekin that you can summon later are OP as fuck. Yeah, so it's I guess it's like a Wood Elf Spellsinger, Wood Elf Waywatcher, Necromancer, or Musion Knight. And the Musion Knight's kind of like a dark version of the Bretonnian Knight, except for you can also have like vampires and necromancers and stuff in your party. Arrows of Kurnos ability looks pretty cool. Yeah, we should have a quick look at the perks and stuff before we decide. So that's the mercenary that I was talking about. Von Carstein vampires, vampire blood knight, necroarch, different type of vampire. What's the necroarch's thing? Summon directly from Realm of Dead and cast projectile spell does 80 damage, blast of agony. They're just like wizard. They're just like vampires, but more wizardy than other vampires, I think. Being a black ground knight sounds pretty cool, yeah. Waywatcher seems the most different from what you've done. I found it a lot of fun, but I like shooting arrows. If I make it, yeah. Yeah, Waywatcher could be cool. So what's Seeker? Is this? Are we still on Necroarch? That's Necroarch, yeah. Necromancer. Okay, so Necromancer gets a greater harbinger. Summon a champion that the Necromancer take control of. Champion loses 2 hit points every 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Yeah, 5 hit points every 2 seconds. For every 3 points in spellcasting, the skill champion gains 1 health point. Charging and applying spell damage or healing. Alternatively, let undid inflict what? I don't know. I don't really understand that. Oh, thanks, Paul. Sorry, yeah, I forgot to put it up for you guys. Yeah, only that it blinds you with its light. Yeah, no, I'm pretty blinded. Can I turn the brightness down on this shit or what? I don't know, whatever. Is there just like a brightness level for Google Chrome? Settings. Appearance? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so is anyone played a Necromancer? So what's the deal with this fucking champion thing? I can't understand from the description what the fuck's going on with it. So you summon like a champion dude, and then do you have to take control of it, or can it just fight by itself? I get the idea that you can take it over, but I don't really get like do you have to take it over, or can it fight by itself, or what? You never, yeah, I don't really understand this. Like, this is their main ability, like, that they use, their main button. You have to control it. Later on, you can switch to it, but at the start, no. Oh, okay. So what does it do at the start? Does it just stand there, or does it fight, or whatever, or? So you just summon the champion, and then it just stands there and does nothing? Or does it fight? Right, so it doesn't fight by itself. It doesn't do anything by itself. You have to control it. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds shit. Increase body size, harbinger kills increase roguery. Yeah, you control it, but your body's vulnerable. Yeah, but like, what if you don't want to control it? What if you want to just cruise around, not being inside the fucking? What if you want to not be controlling the thing because you don't want your body to be vulnerable? You know, you just don't use it, just never use it. Oh, okay. So later on, you can make him fight by himself. Okay, no, that's cool. I'm digging that then. Increase your health by 20 spell damage. Harbinger gets a two-handed weapon. Ability scales to roguery. Harbinger kills increased roguery. Gives an extra melee damage. Blah blah. Pressing ability key allows you to switch between characters. The Harbinger acts as independent. Okay, so and that's in tier 1. That's in tier 1 that you can get that. It's level 5. That's pretty good. Good thing is you can summon him on the walls. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of digging the idea now. Digging the idea of it. Sounds cool. So you can switch between him, and then he acts, and then he fights by himself as well. So that's pretty cool. During champion control, gain 90% damage resistance for the caster. Ability scales with management. That's pretty cool. So while you're controlling the champion, your body's like 90% damage resistant. That's pretty sick. Just get like super heavy armor. We'll just be like a tank. I'll just like ride in front of the middle of the enemy army and just camp there with my like fucking 99% damage resistance. It'd be good if you could get ward save on top of that. Champion gets extra melee damage. Champion gets ward save, can't be staggered. You can't give your champion armor and shit though. That's the only bummer thing about it. Lots of nice party size increases. Yeah, so you can like just have massive hordes of skeletons and shit, right? Wait, so this is Harbinger kills gain 2 hit points for the caster and the champion. What's the champion? I didn't get this. There's like the Harbinger and the champion. Is the Harbinger is the champion, right? That's where, yeah, that's kind of fucking confusing. So it's saying every time the Harbinger gets a kill, both the Harbinger and you both get 2 hit points. Regenerate per kill of your champion, 1 wins of magic. Adds 20% magical damage to the champion, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, cool. I feel like the Necromancer actually sounds pretty cool now that I kind of understand what the fuck's going on with it. Yeah, cool. All right, Necromancer seems pretty cool. Noted. Empire Magister we've already played. Warrior Priest Ulrich we've already played. Witch Hunter already played. Damsel. Damsel seems like she's mainly about buffing knights. And I don't know, apparently she's pretty powerful wizard and stuff, but I don't know. Just doesn't really I'm not very excited about the concept of being a damsel. If you want to be tanky and smack, then maybe a Mission Knight. Yeah, I feel like I would dig being a Mission Knight. Yeah, Knight of Bretonia we've already done. Mission Knight. Devastating charge. Increase hit points, blah blah. Yeah, basically just cruise around with lots of knights, wrecking everything. Yeah, I played Von Castellan Vampire. Turn into smoke and fly around and stuff. I don't know. I didn't really. It just felt janky and like overpowered, but sort of also weird. And I didn't really. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like the vampire that much. What's the difference between the Musion Knight and the Bretonian Knight? The Musion Knight is not as powerful, probably, like in terms of the like so the Musion, the Grail Knight's companions get plus 15 hit points per knight in your party. So basically, you have all these companions that have like 400 hit points each. So the Grail Knight the Black Knight doesn't get that. But he can have necromancers and vampires in his party, and the what do you call it? The necromancers can like get the dark energy and raise dead and all that sort of shit. Musions can solo the Brass Keep, 2k solo. Okay. Bretonian Knight can probably solo the Brass Keep as well. Very slowly. Bretonian can solo infinite troops if they have a table. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, so the Grail Knight I think I would enjoy, and it'd be kind of like the Bretonian Knight, but like a vampire, spooky vampire version of it. But maybe we should wait a bit longer because it's like kind of similar. Wood Elf Spellsinger, yeah, summons dryads and shit. Could be cool. Could be cool. Does she have anything that makes her like tougher in melee at all? It's 15% ward save. A little bit extra hit points. Every unit spawned heals 1 hit point for all heroes, scales with medicine. So I imagine you'd be able to get a bit of healing if your medicine was really high, maybe. Dryads get ward save. Every friendly tree spirit has a chance of giving you 1 winds of magic. So you can basically heal, you can charge up your magic by using your summon ability. Tree Spirit attacks charge the career ability. So basically you can summon dryads, then the dryads attack and that recharges your ability so you can summon more dryads. If I'm understanding that correctly. Waywatcher. Waywatcher is all about shooting. You get an arrow of Kurnos. Blesses this fatal shot to travel straight through the heart of the enemy. The missile attack will seek out its target and trigger an explosion on impact. With every skill point in archery, the radius increases. The charging ability deal 1200 damage points with bows. Each arrow charges a maximum of 150 points. So you basically have to shoot eight arrows, and that charges up your explodey arrow. And so you run around shooting dudes and exploding stuff. Yeah, basically that's basically it. Just shooting dudes and blowing shit up with your arrows. Yeah, so you just basically the Waywatcher end gameplay is just like running around really fast, shooting everything really fast, and blowing everything up really fast with your arrows. Would that be a pretty good summation? Grey Lord Wizard we already played, and that's it. All right, so we'll do a little poll, see what you guys are interested in. New career to try. Which one next? Spell Singer, Dryad Summons, Necromancer, Musion Knight, or Waywatcher. Shooting through shields and people. Yeah. Yeah, Waywatcher is probably going to be the most overpowered out of those. The Museum Knight's probably going to be pretty super powerful as well, and also super tanky. Necromancer is going to be more of an army manager type of one, I reckon. And the Spellsinger Dryad, I don't know, they all seem pretty interesting actually. Also synergize with Bow of Kurnos and the OP arrows. Oh yeah, because if you get heaps of extra arrows with in that perk tree, don't you? There's like how many extra arrows do you get? 3 extra arrows. Oh, is that it? Oh, 6 arrows, so 9 extra arrows. Another 6 extra arrows, so 15 extra arrows. Yeah, so so the special arrows normally only have 10 arrows per quiver, but you can get up to 15 extra arrows in your skill tree. So you could have like 3 sets of them and have 75 arrows that do 150 extra damage each. Pretty crazy. The idea of Mercy playing range for once instead of melee. I went with Necro because it feels the most different. Yeah, Necromancer because it could be cool because it's like pretty different. But yeah, they all seem they all seem kind of interesting. I was thinking if I was going to Spellsinger, I was kind of thinking of trying to go like Spellsinger melee or something somehow, but I always want to go melee. I wish there was like, I want to do like a War Dancer, but yeah, there is no War Dancer. The closest thing to a War Dancer is probably like the Musion Knight. I'll just like get a Musion Knight and then just change him so it looks like a War Dancer. You convinced me to buy the game and give it a shot. Oh, nice. All right, so looks like it's out of Necromancer or Waywatcher. I don't think the Spellsinger has any perks that require low weight. Okay, so you could go Spellsinger, but just like massively heavy armor and just have 25% extra ward save on top of that. Plus another 25% ward save from Max Faith. You get 50% ward save. That'd be pretty good. Be like a Dryka style dude. Let's do Slanesh Halfling. How would we do a Slanesh Halfling? We have to do oh yeah, we should do another Grey Lord, but instead of cool. Do another Grey Lord one, but instead of the Dark Elf Slaver, do it as like Slanesh fucking yeah. It's every time I do a playthrough, it's always about joining chaos. But yeah, that's a good idea, Galmazon. Slanesh, do a Grey Lord because the Grey Lord can like mind control enemies. So we'll do a Grey Lord and then we'll make him a Slanesh champion. If you get to 125 spellcasting, then you get 25 magic minimum. Yeah, and pretty much all of the like proper spellcasting classes, they have like an ability that gives them free magic. Like once they cast their ability, or once their companions shoot, or whatever. Like they all have something that gives them free magic, like regeneration during combat. Is the base game worth playing, or should I just go Warhammer mod? And where can I find the mod? Hey, Durastrix, it's on the workshop. Just go into the workshop and search Old Realms. Did the mind control end up working? I saw the beginning of the stream and it was only turning like one guy. Yeah, it's at the start it only turns like one guy, but I think as you get later on, like you get more and more and more. And you get like as you get later on, you can convert more dudes at once, and also like your companions can like recharge it for you, so you can cast it more times, and you just keep mind controlling more and more dudes. And they all stay permanently, like yeah, they stay permanently your dudes as well. It's pretty cool. The explosion? What explosion? Oh yeah, and you can make them explode when they die. Yeah, I feel like it feels very Slaneshi now that you suggested the idea of a Slanesh thing. I feel like that's pretty cool. I feel like we should almost redo the poll with the Grey Lord, Slanesh Grey Lord in there as well. All right, I'm redoing the poll. Sorry for everyone who already voted. But yeah, it looks like Musion and Dryad spell singers out. We'll do Necromancer, Waywatcher, and Necromancer or Waywatcher, and also Grey Lord Slanesh Mind Controller. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just can't help myself. I always want to join Chaos. You can install My Little Warband mod, and you can have custom troops in the Old Realms. Yeah, no, that's right. I'm happy to like just go with what we can find in the game. You know, Slanesh Minotaurs. I feel like the Slaneshi Grey Lord Mind Controller is pretty compelling. And I feel like having like half elves and half human companions and stuff kind of works well with the Slanesh thing. Like if like I don't really want elves, you know, but if I'm gonna be Slanesh, then it's like, bro, all of a sudden the elf thing works then. No redos, you're playing ranged? Oh yeah, I'm still gonna go ranged. I'm gonna be like a huntress. I'm gonna be the Slaneshi mind controlling huntress. Potentially. Well, so far I feel like my arguments for the Slaneshi mind controller have been pretty compelling. A lot of people are down with it. But Necromancer is still in the running. If majority vote for Slanesh, I assume you're either horny, high, or both. Potentially. I feel like it's kind of almost neck and neck between all of these. Arrow's a borderline sorcerer anyway. Yeah, I don't know. The Waywatcher one doesn't sound that interesting to me. Like you're just gonna run around shooting shit and blowing shit up. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it'd be fun, but like I don't know. It just doesn't seem as like interesting, I guess. Excuse me. But I'll just see if I'll just gotta try and get a thumbnail going. Second. What are they called? Cultists. Totally gonna have to run around in bikinis and stuff, be all like weird and Slaneshy. There we go. Have I still got the thing up? Yeah, I have. All right, get rid of that. All right, how's our poll going? I'll leave it up for a little bit to let a few people vote if they're interested in voting. People on Twitch. We got a few people on Twitch as well. Maybe I should chuck the poll up on Twitch as well. Sorry, Twitch people. I no, I neglect the Twitch votes sometimes. You get to become the Red Duke, yeah. No, I'm not gonna be the Red Duke today. Okay, so yeah, it was like Slaneshi, Grey Lord, Mind Controller, or Waywatcher, Archer, or Necromancer were the three options. With the Grey Lord, you can blow up your mind-controlled minions, which is fun, or when you turn Minotaurs against their kind when you attack the Herdstones. Yeah, yeah, I feel like it'd be pretty cool, like just mind controlling their dudes and like and I feel like it's very roleplay appropriate. If you're like a Slanesh Lord and it's like I'm too beautiful and enchanting for fucking dudes to attack me, so they just turn around and attack their fellows and stuff. We'll have to go female though for that one, of course. Seems like it's turned back to Necromancer and Waywatcher again. Waywatchers for the win, indeed. Oh man, I feel like it's just neck and neck pretty much. Pretty even. I really wouldn't want to follow a Chaos God. Misspelt Waywatcher again. Oh dear. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll probably try all of these out at some point. So it's just a matter of which one we go for first, I guess. No dirty thoughts about going melee. We can have a spear. I don't know. Is there any? If you go Waywatcher, there's no like advantage to going on foot, is it? Like you still may as well go on a horse, right? It'll be faster. Um. All right. Well, I think So in neck and neck on Necromancer and Waywatcher. Um. Who votes for Slaneshi Greylord on Twitch? So it's kind of neck and neck, really, between all of them. Um, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm into the Slaneshi Greylord mind controller thing now. But maybe we'll go Necromancer. Maybe we'll go Necromancer for today. Oh, Spear's the poor man's range weapon. Actually, no. Wait, I guess Waywatcher is the most different from what we've done before. All right. Let's go. We'll go Waywatcher. We'll go Waywatcher. All right, bear with me a second. one vote for Waywatcher on Twitch to break the deadlock, you reckon? All right, sorry, I'm just going to fix up the thumbnail. All right. I came here to represent Waywatchers. Nice. All right. Well, yeah. So we wanted to try something different. So let's try Waywatchers. That's cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your patience with helping us to get that going. So yeah. So we go Asrai. Only the Asrai are the only ones that can be Waywatchers, I think. The Asrai are elvish inhabitants of Athel Loren. They're suspicious, isolationist, and savage kin who live their lives surrounded by the nature of Athel Loren. There we go. Ah, bro. Have to be female. We'll just use my established female character. Except we need to fix up her everything, basically. What's going on with her? She looks weird. Oh, it's down here. Oh yeah, her weight's at maximum. Need to make her look more like elvish, I guess. A bit taller. Yeah, she looks kind of elvish now, I guess. Make her a bit more. Yeah, I think she looks pretty good. Do her eyes look weird? I think they look alright. GT carbon body, very Slanesh mod. What? This is not the Slanesh playthrough. This is the Waywatcher playthrough. So we're going to be a savage wood elf warrior woman. That's why you can tell she's savage because of her eye scar. Yeah, we can always tweak her later on or whatever. She's pretty fine now, I think. Oh, she's nude again. God damn. Put some clothes on. Alright. So, we can be a student of Daith. Daith is the smith. Actually, let's check the so yeah, usually when I'm doing this mod, when I'm like creating the character, at this point I'll like check my perks, because a lot of the characters have to they get specific things that scale with certain stats. So I don't know if the Waywatcher does or not, but we're looking for things that say scale with something or other stat. There we go, scales with scouting. Okay, so it looks like we want to have cunning, like high cunning, so we can get our scouting up. Anything else that scales with anything? Okay. Doesn't say anything nothing scales with anything except for scouting. Yeah, the range of arrows counts as double scales of scouting. Okay, cool. Well, so that's good. Easy. So the only stat we need to worry about is cunning. But we want to have probably high control so we can get our bow skill really high, and endurance so we can run really fast. So I'm really going to go control, endurance, and cunning as my 3 main stats. What are you saying, Farmer Nugget? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, right, so social, no. Survivor of the Forest gives us discipline, spellcraft. I don't think we have any magic or anything, so what? Anyway, it's on the what was I going to say? It's on the mod website, Drastrix. So if you go into the Steam Workshop, and down the bottom is the link to the manual. But you, yeah. So we just go into Steam Workshop and type in Old Realms, and then yeah, it'll have all these instructions on how to run the mod and everything, and down the bottom is a link to that. The Slaaneshi Greylord, I'm definitely into that. We'll hit that at some point. But yeah, not today. Yeah, endurance and control and cunning. We need cunning to get our scouting maxed out. So yeah, so student of the forest is discipline. Don't want that. Can we learn? I don't think we can even learn magic, so there's no point really getting magic up. Veteran of mountain conflicts gives endurance. Guess that's fine. This one gives us social. Don't want that. This one gives us cunning. All right, so it's out of veteran or guardian. So veteran gives us endurance, tactics. Don't want tactics. Vigor and one hand, two-handed and one-handed, and bow. A lot of wasted skills, I think. This one gives us 1 point in leadership, which is okay. 1 point in two-hander. I feel like this one's kind of better. Because we've got 1 point in bow, 1 point in one-hander. So either one-hander or two-hander is wasted. Or both of them, maybe, if we want to use, we just want to use bow only. But yeah, I think that one's pretty good. Choose your growth? What do you mean growth? You spend most of your life venerating one of the Asrai deities. She lost her eye in the mountain conflicts, yeah. Kurnos the Hunter gives us control. 2 more points in bow. And 1 point in scouting. Yeah, that one looks good. Yeah, Kurnos is pretty good. Hunter. And then we can choose the War Dancer is the War Dancer is just the mercenary. You can change this at the tree. What do you mean? You can change your perks. What? Yeah, part of the War Dancer. The symbol. What symbol? What the fuck? Anyway. Why would you want to change it? Unlocks a Kithban symbol. Oh, right. I don't even know what a Kithban symbol is. So I guess that's meaningless to me. Right. But we don't know what the buffs are, so yeah. But we know, but now we know we can change it. So that's good, I guess. Anyway, so we're gonna go to the path of the Waywatcher. Cheaper wood elves, more expensive dryads, etc. Okay, nice. All right, we're gonna go Bannerlord difficulty and Bannerlord difficulty and go Iron Man mode. And we're going to go and start defending the forest savagely. What's our symbol gonna be? An arrow? A tree? Are there any like wood elfy symbols? I guess that one that we've got right there, the stag. The raven. Oh yeah, raven sounds pretty good. Where's the raven? That one? That one? Good. It's not really a raven though, is it? It's not really a raven if it's like yellow. It's a hawk? Alright, yeah, it could be a hawk. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, good. She looks creepy. You look creepy. No, what's her family name? I don't really know what Wood Elf family names all sound like. Do they have like Native American sounding names? Like Two Moons and shit? Torgavon? Yeah, true. Torgavon's pretty good. Widnoth? Yeselel? Alright. We'll assume that means something cool in Wood Elf. You can't use chosen... What? Having a lot of trouble. Maybe I'm tired or something. I can't seem to understand any of the words that you guys are writing. Alright. What's my guy's name? Valkaloth. Valkioth. Valkia. Valkyria. It's totally different. I mean, you can't use the existing family names. Most of the Wood Elf names are in the game already. Ah, okay, yeah. Mercial? Alright, done. I remember when Wood Elves had black eyes like Carillion. Nice. Alright, what do we got going on here? We've got 40 bow skill already, just straight out the bat. She looks pretty cool, I reckon. She looks kind of elvish. I'm digging it. What do we got going on here? Let me get rid of this hood. That looks stupid. Ranger bow. Yeah, okay. We don't have a horse or anything. Aha. All right, let's go and let's go shopping. gained a level. Alright. First thing you want to do in this mod is get your scale barding and sell it. Campaign's so much fun. Yeah, use that sword instead. Sell the scale barding. Sell this cape. Saddle horse. We could ride the saddle horse. We'll get a sumpter horse to carry our gear. And get a battered great stag saddle. Very good. And we need some more arrows. Masterwork Ranger Bow. Wow. That's pretty cool. We just straight away get a Masterwork Ranger Bow. I feel like we should just you cannot use this bow on horseback? Yeah, that's fine. We can dismount to use the bow. Not many troops available. Alright, let's go and find some peasants to kill. Oh yeah, we can go and pray at one of these shrines. Oh yeah, Shrine of Loic gives you more attack speed. We gotta get more DPS. We'll go for bow skill. Just to absolutely hammer our bow skill up. Pray to Loic. Alright, we're now a devotee of Loic, which means that we've got 15% extra movement speed and 10% attack speed. Well, our troops do. I assume that applies to us as well. I want to go and hunt in the Empire because I want to. Oh shit! I want to go and hunt in the Empire because I want to. Here's some outlaws.
You stop. Give it.
All right, let's get started with these guys.
I'm taking command.
The only problem with these bows is that with the bow that you can't use when you're mounted, is that you have to take a while to pull it out when you get off your horse. So like if you use a short bow, then you can fire it from horseback, but it'll be super inaccurate. But so you jump off your horse to fire it. But the good thing is because it's a short, because you can use it on horseback, you can have it already out. Whereas yeah, we have to pull it out, and then by the time you aim, you only barely get 2 shots off. So it's kind of sucks a bit. We got 45% charged up with our arrow of Kurnos. Double backspace to pull up your horse quick. Shit, missed. This looks cheesy. No, this is just normal. We're mobile infantry. We ride to the new area. Jump off our thing. I think our bows... Is our bow charged up? No, it's not charged up. Shite. Let's cut that close. We're still in the 50%, 57% charged up. It's like a Mongolian archer instead of firing on the move, you dismount to fire. Yeah, we're like a really shit Mongolian archer. The arrow of Kurnos. Fuck. Where is he going? Glory. It is so get my prisoner and drag him back to town and sell him into slavery. Huzzah. Keep my sword. You might need that. Alright. Got penetration with bows. Movement speed penalty while reloading. Excuse me, we'll go for penetration. Now cunning. Yeah, cunning we want to get up. Riding we want to get up. And roguery we want to get up, and athletics. So you want like a bit of riding, shitloads of athletics, shitloads of cunning, shitloads of scouting. Yeah. Huzzah, more outlaws to slaughter.
Stop right there.
Under my command!
Huzzah. Yeah, I'm gonna get some glade captains very soon. There are headshots, yeah, and the headshots do extra damage, and you can also get perks that make headshots do even more extra damage. Yeah, if you try and shoot from horseback at the start, you'll be really inaccurate. So you're much better off just dismounting and whoa, don't let him hit your horse. Otherwise, like your horse might get scared and run away. That would suck. You should visit the Oak of Ages to increase your health points for Forest Harmony. Okay. How do I get Forest Harmony? So I don't. So do what? I don't know. Maybe I'll go and check it out. Do I need to get points before I go to the Oak of Ages to spend them at the Oak of Ages, or do I need to go to the Oak of Ages to like earn points to spend or some shit? How do I get the Forest Harmony? Is that from praying at the Oak of Ages, or? Oh, right. So there's no point going to the tree now. We should wait till we get some points first. Shit, that was not very accurate. God damn it. Oh, my Kurnos bow, my Kurnos arrow is ready to go. Oh, fuck. Get back. Ah. God damn it, he fled. No, he fled so I didn't get to blast him. Your abilities become deactivated at the end of the battle if they run away. Sucks. Where's the Oak of Ages? Oh, there it is. Three symbols. Choose one symbol activated for your party. The symbols provide strong enhancements, yet they also provide strong disadvantages. Choose wisely. Only one symbol can be activated at a time. So I can apply the symbol of the Kith Band, which gives you 50% increased party size. Forest harmony gain is decreased by 25%, and wages are increased by 15%. That's the one I'm currently using right now. Decipher the symbol of the War Dancer. Player and companions gain 25% additional health and recover wounds 25% faster. All troops heal 25% slower, and Forest harmony is gained 25% slower. Decipher the symbol of Treekin. Forest harmony upkeep is 50% lower. Wages of elves are 25% higher, and we don't get any harmony penalty. There you go. So I've got Kith Band at the moment, which increases my party size, but it means I get less forest. I don't earn forest harmony as fast. Build outposts, increase party size by 10%. Maximum health by 10%. Increase daily harmony gain from settlements by 20%. So, how many times can I do that? Guys, can you only increase your health once? Or can you just keep doing it? 4 times? Oh, so you get 40% increased health. That's crazy. So if we get like, if you max out your athletics and get plus 80 health, then that'll be pretty good. So if you went mercenary to be a war dancer, you would actually be kind of cool, different and cooler than an Empire like mercenary, because you'd have the extra health and stuff. All right, let's up the ante a little bit. Let's go for 26.
Hello, traveller.
We'll go for 26. Yeah, actually, this is going to suck, isn't it? It's going to take forever.
Hear me!
Who the fuck are these guys? Well, this has ruined everything. Yeah, I accidentally pulled in another party. They're just going to kill everything for me. My slow as shit horse is not even going to get me to the combat in time. I'll just throw a few, you know, speculative arrows into the mix. I feel like it's actually... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, it's actually kind of difficult to miss as much as I have been. Fuck, they're like dodging. Hunting Bretonians. Wood Elf's favorite sport. These guys are particularly like surprisingly shit at killing these pathetic bandits. I thought these were some kind of elite elven riders of Rohan or some shit. I'm probably going to end up killing most of these guys myself. Oh shit. This is awkward. Because I don't have a melee weapon. Shit. I'll be back in a second. Back in a second. Just leave.
We've been blessed! Yes! Victory is ours! At last! We've showed them! We win, the bastards! Look at them run! We've yes! At last!
We win? We win.
Heaven be praised! Victory is ours!
Base planter. Huzzah! Now I've got 2 slaves. Alright, is Holzvik, is that a town or a... No, that's just a fortress. Sell our prisoners. Oh, there's another Waywatcher. I don't think the Waywatcher companions don't actually have the class abilities, do they? They're just like, they're just warriors basically with bows. Not very elvish looking, is it? Menus are very expensive. Yeah, that's true. They are indeed. Those are the bows that we want. Midland's Palfrey, now we're talking. That's actually like a decently fast horse. Yeah, see, we could use a hunting bow, but the amount of damage it does is pretty shit. Oh yeah, we should go in, we should normally, so yeah, I forgot to do it, but if you're playing this mod, when you first start, you can join a lord and just follow them around, and they give you like free skill ups. I'll just do some blacksmithing because we got to. You don't get experience points when you're hanging out with a lord if you're wounded, so we'll just hang around in town for a little bit and heal up a bit. Another level up. Yeah, smithing. Maybe we'll go. What else can we get that's good? I guess roguery, so we can get more loot. Actually, we're not really going to level up roguery at the start though. Who's medicine? Get a point in medicine. Yeah. I'm gonna slowly heal. Are they planning to add more of the Warhammer map or careers to the mod? Yeah, they're working on an update right now. The next one's going to add the dwarfs as a playable race, and also add greenskins as an enemy, which is going to be really cool. Even just having the greenskins as another enemy would be really cool, I reckon. We need to find all the good bows. Alright, well, that was uneventful. We can do with another rare. Oh shit.
Hello,
Alright, that's alright, we can handle this. Not afraid of a few Bretonians. I finally convinced you? Oh, nice. Have you played a lot of normal Bannerlord, old fart? Yeah, like it still is a little bit like, you know, unbalanced and janky and shit compared to vanilla, but it's definitely worth playing. Yeah, you can get a repeater rifle, yeah. Yeah, I mainly like the this sort of RPG style aspect of the game, I guess, like, you know, leveling up your companions and that kind of thing. And I think this mod really kind of enhances those aspects of the game quite a lot. Wow, look at the dudes are all fucking... All the enemies are kind of struggling. The AI seems a little confused. I've never seen them do this before. That was the arrow of Kurnos. No, that was the arrow of Kurnos. I just missed. This happens all the time with Chaos Warriors. I've never seen this happen before. That was not hype. Yeah, I missed. This is weird. Yeah, I've had it like when they'll be sort of passive before they attack you, like at the start, and then but then once they aggro, then they sort of are normal. But I've never had them like be attacking you and then kind of stop attacking you and just stand there before. Pretty weird. It hit, but only did a bit of damage. Oh, really? Is it not? Oh, okay. I thought it was kind of like a one shot, one kill kind of deal. The arrow of Kurnos tends to overshoot a little of where you're originally aiming, as in it aims high. So there's no wood, is there? No. So basically we just got to level, we got to stay out of trouble until we get our health back to 100%, and then we'll go and hang out with some wood elf dudes and get leveled up. I guess we'll go blacksmithing 1. Alright. Go to the Shrine of Vol. Get our 10% physical resistance. Let's go to the halls of Aniroth. Maybe don't seem to have any good bows. Maybe we have to go to here are the crag halls of Findol. See if they have the good bows. Oh. I would have. We have 61% health. There's Lord Findol. No wood. No good bows. Maybe we have to wait till a bit later on in the campaign before the good bows will start to spawn. Not really sure.
Today is not your lucky day.
We should be able to kill some more of these bandits without taking any damage.
Under my command!
Yeah, we'll get as soon as we get enough money, we can get an Asrai bow, which does more damage. It's better. Yeah, it's like the best bows in the game, and you can you can shoot them from horseback as well. So it's this will get a lot more pleasant. think our bow skill's going up pretty fast now. Does the arrow of Kurnos always explode? Like if I is my arrow of Kurnos exploding already right now, or is it only once I level it up that it explodes? Isn't there a way to fire well on a horse? Yeah, you can fire well on a horse, but it's just really inaccurate. So when you're not very good, when you first start off, it's always better to dismount. Well, it's usually better to dismount. You can fire on, you can kind of ride on a horse, but this particular bow that I'm using is like a longbow. You can only use it from on foot. But yeah, I was just saying, when we upgrade our bow to the Asrai bow, you can shoot that when you're on horseback. Athletics is cool. Agreed. Oh, our bow skills leveled up now. Okay, here we go. Choose our bow, choose our arrow. Alright, well, that did a bit of damage, I guess. Wasn't very impressive though. So the arrows of Kurnos is just a full-on magical attack. It doesn't like require any ammunition or anything, yeah? Did it hit? Yeah, I think it always hits, isn't it? It's like a homing missile. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. It seemed kind of like it hit the guy's head. But I wasn't 100% sure. Career skills can be really shit at the start and OP later on, yeah. I did 150 damage with it. Maybe in total. These guys wouldn't even have 150 hit points, so if it had have hit one of them with 150, they'd be dead. Might have done like 50 to 3 of them or something. The AI seems to be acting really weird today. I've never really seen them do this stuff before. Oh, no, I mean, I have sort of, but not exactly. I did 35 damage to a bunch of them. Oh, okay, cool. How's our health? Oh, our health's nearly up to 100%.
Hear me!
Is it possible to do hero stacks? Yeah, for sure. I usually play that way. I like the heroes more than the troops. The visual impact could do that. Yeah, I feel like that's the same with all the spells. Pretty much all the spells, like, they kind of don't really feel very meaty or like have much impact or anything. But yeah, the first thing we'll do once we get some money is hire three really badass combat companions, who will be pretty awesome. But we need money for that. Oh shit! I don't know if I like this terrain. It's a bit too obscuring. We get out of there before I get run down. Double tap to pull up quick. You like this campaign in particular, Deathstrike, the Waywatcher, you mean? Shit. Fuck. Yeah, shit. Gotta get out of here before these savages run me down. These savage apes. Oh, my thing's nearly ready. Oh yeah, we can probably do the Arrow of Konos from horseback. Does the Arrow of Konos give you both athletics and horse riding skill when you're on horseback? Waywatcher should have stalk. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so hold down Q for your context menu. There we go. Hit it. We got 12 points in riding just then. So it's good for leveling us up, gives us lots of experience points. You can hold down Alt to highlight like that. It's good to like figure out where they are if you get a little bit disorientated, which I often do. Shit. Nearly a bit too close for comfort. The Arrow of Konos, it shoots a magical arrow that sort of does a explosive AoE. Should we level up our faith? Yeah, faith's pretty good, isn't it? Ward save. Man, play death streaks are hilarious. Oh yeah, we haven't been putting our points up. So we've got 7 points in our career. Extra range damage, 10%. Sounds good. The more damage you do, the more level up, the faster you level up. What? Sorry, dudes. Had some duties. Had some husbandly duties to do. Alright. Party movement speed. Looks good. Range damage is shrugged off. I assume that means that we've got some sort of missile resistance or something, but I'm not really sure. Somebody said it's like missile, maybe like missile block, like shield block. There's a percent chance that the arrows don't do any damage to you or something. But yeah. Yeah, and then we'll just go for reduces the amount of range damage to unlock the ability, and the ability starts charged. So that means we can just shoot the arrow of Kernos straight away as soon as we go into a fight, and we can now go faster as well. A hunt, it's just like it'll just say, oh, you went for a hunt, you got some food, you killed a deer and got some food or some shit. It just gives you like some free food and stuff, I think. What are we gonna put our other point in? What did I put it in before? Oh, faith, yeah. Just gives you free meat and hides. Yeah, it's just like nonsense sort of thing. So like, yeah, it's just like a little bit of free stuff basically. All right, we're nearly slowly, we're super overburdened now because I just bought a shitload of wood. Time to smith some shovels, exactly.
Another fool into.
So yeah, we can't get away from these guys, but luckily,
Mine, come on! Yeah!
luckily we can just murder them. Now, luckily now the ability starts charged. So that just hit a bunch of dudes, and we got a heap of riding skill and stuff out of it. But yeah, that's good. It's good now because that, like, I always sort of look for stuff that helps me level up. So the fact that the ability starts charged means that we can do it straight away at the start, giving us like free skill ups, you know. So basically, whenever you do damage, you get either you get level ups in the skill that's doing the damage or whatever generally, and then also you get level ups in athletics if you're on foot, or horse riding if you're on a horse. So yeah, so by having the ability charged, it means like as soon as we go in, we can just drop it and just get skill ups straight away in horse riding or athletics. Typical Elgi running away from glorious melee. I didn't say that. I do. I want to get back in there and get my glorious melee going. Yeah, this horse is heaps better than the other one. Yeah, even in vanilla, both in vanilla Bannerlord and in this, one of the first things you want to do is replace your starting saddle horse. Your starting saddle horse with a Midlands Palfrey or something like that. Yeah, we're playing the Waywatcher. Oh, fuck. Hey, arrows back up again. The Dryads, treemen recruitable or just summons? I'm not sure. Does anyone know, like, can you get permanent treemen characters in your party? No troops at all? What's the idea? Oh no, I've just started. Like, this is day, like, the first few days. I just haven't got any troops yet. The idea is just to try out the Waywatcher, I hadn't played him before. You can buy both Dryads and Treemen, but Treemen are hugely expensive for a non-spirit caller. You can get Treemen using the tree. Oh yeah, nice. I should get a Treeman and call him Dirthu. Easiest to have a spellsinger in your party and you get them after every battle, but they cost a lot of harmony to maintain. Ah, okay, cool. Is Grenaire a castle or a town? I think it's a town. It might be already healed up by the time we get there. Mason Tal world routes. We can use the world routes to teleport around the world, I think. I haven't actually done it before though. I assume it costs forest harmony to use the world routes to teleport around. Make it cheap, like 100 harmony. Okay, nice. I know the horse is like severely weighed down. Oh yeah, fuck it, resets. You gotta do done otherwise it resets. Oh yeah, I forgot which skill are we gonna level up while we're traveling around with the Lord. I'm not sure what skills you can learn. Yeah, I have to train myself to go career first, then skills. Yeah, for sure. It's annoying. Yeah, I wonder what if I can do faith. I'll probably do faith because it's annoying to level up. We've unlocked the rake. It's all over now. I don't think we can join, we can only join lords of our own race, I think. Yeah, I know, I'm like a Daith, I'll be a Daith guy now. Mercy single-handedly destroying the rake economy. Totally. Sorry, it was a bit too much waiting. A bit too much waiting, necessary waiting. Yeah, make this bigger so it's worth more. I didn't have shovel unlocked yet. That's why I was making the rakes. But yeah, I usually do these rakes. I think make the most money. Yeah, the shovels and the rakes the top are better. The rake that I started off with is not as good as the other two. But I didn't have, that was the first one I unlocked, so anything that uses wood is good. Thanks, Stephen. But it's alright. I like the regular smithing stamina regen. I should have put a couple points in smithing. In retrospect. I think these are worth more slightly. Let's check it out. Very slightly. See, balanced. One of these balanced is 173. One of these balanced is 171. So they're essentially the same. 43, 42. Yeah. We're almost making money, huh? Would help industrialist, yeah. It's like every Bannerlord run is the same. It's like every Bannerlord smithing start is the same, yeah. I was just looking at your 11-hour stream of corn. Oh, like my first, like really early, the one with the corn symbol on the actual thing. Yeah, that was like one of my first Old Realms ones. Excuse me. What am I doing? Smithing. Step 1, get wood. Step 2, unlock rake. Step 3, profit. That's it. That is the formula. Yeah, that was we had advanced. So that was the first one. We advanced since then. Now we're trying to like actually join Chaos, and yeah, we've actually in the most recent one, the Bretonnian Knight fall into Chaos. We actually joined Chaos. Had some settlements that were like producing Chaos Warriors from the villages and stuff. But then I accidentally left the faction, and now I have to try to get back into the faction again. So I'm like rep grinding at the moment. It's kind of messed up for Asrai to become Shovel Zaras. You're just jealous, bro. You're just trying to keep a successful businesswoman down. You know, successful Asrai slaughterer businesswoman just goes and tries to better herself, you know? You just gotta tear her down. Yeah, so fucking definitely should have put a couple points in smithing. If you get a smith, you should put a couple points into it. Otherwise, it takes fucking a lot longer to get going. There will be orcs soon, yeah. Yeah, they're introducing dwarfs as playable race, and they're going to bring in orc bandits for enemies. I don't think you won't be able to play as an orc, I don't think. But, yeah. I think we have to go in. Alright, we need to, let's hire some minions. Hire some human slaves to carry our shit. We need some food as well, I guess. Alright, now we need to go and find a elf lord to be our master for a while. Actually, Findol's a good one, eh? I think I assume Findol's pretty, you know, pretty strong lord. Got a town named after him. Oh, this guy looks pretty serious. Got like 2,000 dudes.
Isha welcomes you, kin.
Right, so you offer your sword, and now we become his hireling. So we lose those 9 guys or whatever that I hired. They disappear. You can't have any troops. But then yeah, you can choose between these skills. So we can do target practice in solitude, which will give us bow skill. Climb trees and scout the area gives you scouting. Cover perimeter and set up traps gives you roguery. Advanced sparring sessions gives you athletics. Or gather medical herbs gives you medicine. So for us, we've got 5 points in control and 5 points in bow. So if we learn bow, we're going to get the most, you know, level ups out of that. But but like scouting is like usually a pretty slow one to level up, so that would actually probably be, you know, more valuable maybe. Yeah, bow and athletics are both super easy to level up. Scouting's probably one of the slowest and hardest ones, so we might want to level that up instead. So you can see how scouting's going up already. 2 points of scouting. I hope we're not gonna get fucked up by this army. What? Why are we so? God damn it! We're gonna get captured now. Oh, I didn't get. Oh, cool! I didn't get captured. When they died, I just wandered off. I'm like, sweet. All right, well, catch you guys later. I can't join the army now because they're already sieging. Oh, fuck. My wood. You're gonna steal my wood, my precious wood. Alright, I gotta get rid of all my yeah, I just ran away. Sorted. They have any wood over there? No. Yeah, they don't really seem to want to sell wood around here. They're all like, we value the trees. They're spiritual whatever. Here we go.
Today's not your lucky.
Unlucky outlaws.
Under my command!
I'm tempted to just spend all my money on a better bow because this bow sucks dick. Did a bit of damage. Is this the latest version of the mod? Yeah, there's only one version of the mod on Workshop. But the dwarf update hasn't come out yet. Yeah, we should definitely invest in a better bow because It'll do more damage. It'll level up faster. It'll end these battles quicker. Life will be good. Yeah, having a horsebow lets you just get that extra shot off because you have the bow already equipped. Shit. So I thought my ability was already charged and it was not, and yeah, we got it charged eventually, but fuck. No, the aiming's not great. Oh. I need to get some raunchier war dancer outfit for sure. Gotta get some of those like topless pants outfits. That's where it's at. I got 7,000 gold. It might be enough to buy. Here we go. 15,000 for Asrai Waywatcher bow. You could buy this one, but this one's better. 15,000. They had any fucking wood? Oh, here we go. Got wood. We're in luck. All right, I'm gonna make money. Oh, actually, we could probably buy a companion and steal their bow to start with. I think they have not. I don't think they have Asrai Waywatcher bows, but I think they have the other bows, the whatever they are, the normal Asrai ones. Still be heaps better than the one we're using right now. Party size, accuracy bow well mounted. Yeah, we got accuracy when mounted. And scouting. Hear me, Yin Idril Queteron. Best rakes around. Indeed, indeed. Get your rakes here. Best rakes in town. Rakes are us. I just need to unlock the billhook this one. we can get all of our companions and bows and get slaughtering. There we go. All right, cool. Now we're getting somewhere. We've got a oh no, there's no companions here. Alright, now we've got the billhook head. Can make lots more money. Shaders take forever. Oh yeah, did you do the build shader cache? I don't need another drink again. Fuck. It's worth it, Chikoriko. Stick with it. Oh, yeah, there's an archery tournament. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, so you can like do like shots like this where you can shoot. Ah, didn't quite get it. Like, you can shoot like maybe we can't do it. Yeah, shoot two at once. No, I didn't get it that time. Can you shoot these both when they're going around at the same time? Fuck. We didn't win that one. Wasn't my lucky day. You can shoot 2 to 3 in line on the ground. Yeah, I shot 2 at once. One time. I was trying to shoot through multiple ones, but yeah, I only got one. I got 2 of them one time. Alright, we'll recruit. Oh, fuck, can't recruit any troops. Oh, I haven't got much weight on anyway. That's cool. Alright, let's go get some companions. Alright, we'll head down to Koethmaro. I'm pretty sure they're only 10,000, these guys. They're pretty cheap compared to some of the other ones. Waywatcher? No, we don't want a Waywatcher. We want Glade Captains. They're some of the best combat skills you can get. Nope. Not him. We'll try with the Halls of Aneroth again. I don't want to go for a hunt.
Oi, what have we?
More of these fools.
Listen up!
Try and just get the AoE like kind of in the middle. Let's hit as many guys as possible. Give me a heap of level ups. I was cutting it fine. Fuck. Some nice headshot damage. Helps with those level ups. Shit. I'm not running away. I was just accidentally went out of bounds. How dare you filthy humans think that a Asrai warrior woman would flee. I was just retreating to get more arrows. As soon as I get these companions, I won't have to ride away. We can just stand and just stand there and shoot them all down in one go. I wonder if will the ability charge up more, if like charge up faster once I get a bow that does more damage? Charges with damage done, not shots. Oh, okay, cool. So it'll, yeah. Once we get the bow of Kurnos, it'll be doing heaps of, it'll be charging up really fast. Fuck. Okay. Ride. Lead captain. Here we go. First minion.
Wine here tastes like piss. Any
I love piss wine. My favorite. How do you charge ability for the vampire? I can't remember what the vampire ability is. Oh, the ghost thing. It's either casting magic spells or doing damage. I think, is it maybe casting magic spells? Or getting kills. It's either, yeah, it's either getting kills, doing damage, or casting magic spells. So you can see there's a little sword next to your ability, and when you're charging it, this little line on the sword will go up. Yeah, Rusty Wood Elf bow. Rusty Wood Elf, yeah, she says she's got a town bow as well. I don't really want to take her town bow away because you can't equip her with a new one, so it's kind of cool having her have a bow when she's in town. And we won't be able to re-equip it otherwise, so I'll leave that on her. We'll take her other bow. She can have this shit one. Oh yeah, there's a tournament here. We can just, instead of going in the tournament, we can just watch the tournament. And our companion will take part. She won't always win, but no, she didn't even, never mind, she didn't even take part. Usually they'll take part and they'll win. Okay, we'll go and pray at the Shrine of Loic. Some more faith. She was still drunk on the piss wine, yeah. No, not a glade captain, so we don't want him. No wood. Is the map the actual Warhammer map? Yeah, it is, but only the only Empire and Bretonia. So you can see there's Altdorf, up here's Middenheim, there's Marienburg over here, Wertbad, Sturland, Avaland. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, we need to go and get some money and then come back and find some more, glade captains. Ironically, the Bretonian Knights do really well in the shooting comps. Yeah, I think the Glade Captains usually do fine in it as well. Just when you've only got one in it, they don't do very. When you've only got one companion, they don't have that high of a chance. When you got 3 or 4, they do pretty well though. But I'm pretty sure that my companions usually win those as well. But yeah, the Bretonians and the Bretonian Knights and also the Glade Captains, they both have 240 bow skill, I'm pretty sure, so. Did we finish the Chaos character? No, we didn't finish any characters, War Badger. Thing is, the Glade Lords have 300 plus bow skills. Yeah, there's Lords all over the place. There's Lords that have 300 plus skills, but so you can't reliably win. It's not like in Bannerlord where, you know, Seago will pretty much win every single tournament. But if you have 3 or 4 Glade Captains or 3 or 4 Knights that have all got the 240 plus, you know, 240 skills, they'll just because there's 4 of them, you know, one of them will usually win, even if there is like a 300 Lord in there. They'll quite often beat them just because of luck, I guess. But yeah, if you just have like one Knight or one Glade Lord, then yeah, they usually get beaten by one of the other Lords. But if you have 3 or 4, I find you win 75 to 80, 75 to 90% of the time, even if they've got high level Lords in there. Point taken. I'm just saying that even with lackluster bow skill, if you score 2 at the same time, you should win by a landslide in bow tournaments. Oh, I don't do tournaments. They one takes too much time, I find. It's so much faster to just let your companions win them for you. The only time I do tournament, yeah, the only time I do tournaments is if I'm like, you know, wanting to role play as a tournament fighter or whatever, or if you know, or just to practice your combat skills. It's pretty good. But the bow tournaments, like, you know, they don't teach you anything. Like, they're just, you know, they're just cheesy. As a Waywatcher, you also level your bow skill. Yeah, I feel like you probably level it faster just hammering arrows into the back of a pile of dudes, though. How much do we need? Oh, we only need 20,000, so we've got enough now to get the 2 companions. I don't know if it's still worth doing the, I'm not sure if it's still worth joining a Lord or not now. Once you got your companions, like, you kind of get more, you get skill points for your companions as well. Whereas I'm not sure if they actually get skill points when you're just following a Lord around. Alright, cool. Okay, good. still overburdened even with a shit ton of horses. That sucks. All right, so we got grain, fish, grapes, meat, beer. You want as many different types of food as you can because your steward levels up faster if you've got more food variety. Which, even if you don't care about steward, it gives you free character experience basically at the start. It's weird. I wonder why she's not. I wonder why she's not taking part in the tournaments. Normally they take part in the tournaments. Yeah, so I'm not really intending to like not have any troops at all. I just I don't know, I just happened to not have any. Oh, she was in the first round and lost the first round. Yeah, I couldn't even see her in there in the list. Yeah, I want to get 2 more Glade Captains. We can find 2. Spell Singer. Don't want her. Another Spell Singer. Asrai Waywatcher bow. Yeah, I might buy an Asrai Waywatcher bow. That way, at least, if we have to do another combat, we can. We can, you know, do it and have more fun doing it. I'm doing a Caribou Greatswords Mordheim game inspired by you, of course. Oh, nice one, Kaza. Are you you going for the same sort of skill setups that I was using, or have you got a different strategy? Oh yeah, there she is, Darth, the Glade Captain. Yeah, she got knocked out in the second round. Yeah, we need more. We need more Glade Captains to give us a higher probability. Also, they need better gear as well. You need to have them in proper armor and stuff so they don't keep getting knocked out all the time. Yeah, mostly ish, but I'm not so well known with Mordheim yet. Oh, bro, it's a pretty that's a pretty bad, like the the Caribou Greatswords thing. Like having heavy armor and 2-handed swords on everybody is really bad. Like it's not very. It's probably not the best way to learn the game if you're pretty new to it, because like they're pretty shit. It's not a very good build, you know. It's just a role playing. It's more of a handicap challenge thing, if anything. Fuck. Equipment doesn't make a role in bow tournaments. No, I suppose it wouldn't make any difference in bow tournaments, but I just mean in general. In general, they'll win the tournaments pretty often if they're if you got 3 or 4 of them and they've got heavy armor. Or even better if you're playing as a Bretonnian knight and they've got heavy armor and you've got 20 of them and they've all got 400 hit points. Then you rarely lose a tournament then. I have played War Tales, yeah, I really enjoyed it, it's cool. Fuck, there's no Glade Captains. This sucks. There's no Glade Captains in the Laurelorn Forest, is there? I have to wait for them to take some territory. Maybe I'll just go and cruise around with a lord for a while. She made it to the final, but she still lost. Oh yeah, that one was a that one was the archery one, wasn't it? There's no other oh, Castle Cornels. There we go, we've taken another settlement. I'll go back to Craghall of Findles first, just checking to see if they've got any new guys. And then that new settlement they took should have new characters in it. Put 5 points in scouting. Right, so now when we join out, oh, here we go. So these guys have a random selection of stuff from all of the different races. Dark Elf Pauldrons. Oh, those Dark Elf Pauldrons look sweet. Man, I wish we had the money to buy those. They look nice. They're actually not bad as well, 2010. Crap. I want them. Well, they took over one new settlement, so at least the new settlement should have some more dudes in it. Unfortunately, they've got a bunch of different... They've got like 4 or 5 different classes that you can get in their companions, so it's harder to get the ones you want. Bretonnians are good because they only have 2. They just have knights and maidens. And dames also. Fuck. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, we probably won't win this, but, you know, may as well, and it takes a few seconds. If you win it, you win it. If you don't, you don't. Fuck, I don't know what to do about this situation. Need my glade captains. I don't know. I guess we'll just faff around for a while. Shoot some bandits or whatever. Well, actually, I don't really need to, I can just go and join a lord now that I've got my focus points. Need to find one. Alright, let's just try out this new bow.
We're not looking.
I'm taking command!
Right, you guys all fuck off.
Whoa!
I don't think I've ever fought this map before. I never realized how janky the AI was. Like, it usually seemed this bad. But yeah, this is quite a lot more accurate, faster projectile speed, pinpoint accuracy, super long range. And yeah, some pretty good skill ups.
We're not looking for...
Hear me! Forward!
Forward!
Oh!
Oh shit, they're like 500 kilometers. They're really far away. Pretty map. Britonia's got some nice maps. They're like 500 meters away. Yeah, there's like Bow of Kurnos gives you 150 base damage, and then there's a special quiver that's got 10 arrows to give you plus 150 damage. So you got like 300 base damage, and then obviously you increase that with your skill and everything. So yeah, you can do some pretty big bow shots. Yeah, you only normally have 10 arrows, but with this, with the Waywatcher playthrough, you get plus 15 arrows per quiver. Yeah, that's right, the Bow of Kurnos is the best one. What are they doing? It's so weird. Like, I haven't seen this shit happen. Like, I don't know, this is the first time I've seen this behavior of them just like randomly running around and freezing in the middle of battles and stuff. Like I've sort of seen them. Yeah, I don't know. Just it's not like that. It's not like this behavior is particularly crazy. But it's weird that I've played it heaps of times and never seen this, and then all of a sudden today it's doing this. Like, yeah, like I've seen it do other stuff kind of like this, I guess. Like yeah, like not move. Where's my horse? Oh. Nice. Oh, she finally won one. Oh, should have checked the tavern as well, just in case it's changed. No, it hasn't changed. Oh yeah, so we're going to find a lord. So are there any Asrai lords like roaming around? Oh, are there any lords in the town? Nope. Oh, here we go. Kalanoth.
Isha welcomes you.
So yeah, that just instantly gets rid of all my troops. But you keep your companions. And you can make it pause as soon as you enter a settlement. So you can just like cruise around, and then every time you go into a settlement, that's weird. Didn't even get to fight. Scouting's going up. Fuck, I hope they don't try and fight that army of dudes there. Oh no, he's like stuck trying to defend. Oh no, he's good. He's cool. I'm just gonna grab a drink. Hang on a sec. Oh. Dark Moon Rises. Nice. All the chaos is repopulated. What's our scouting up to now? So when you're doing this lord training thing, you only the passive skill ups that you only get them when you're not wounded. So if you're a melee dude, you don't really want to fight. But because we're you know, a ranged dude,
I'm taking command!
oh cool, my companion's here as well.
Have at him! Ah!
I didn't realize your companions could come and level up with you and shit. That's cool. Now the only thing is, if we cop a stray arrow and we get or get wounded in any way, that screws us up. Fuck, like that. Now we don't get any fucking level ups now for the rest of the until like for, you know, it takes ages for us to heal. These stag knights actually look pretty wicked. They actually look pretty cool. I don't know, when I first saw a lot of stuff I kind of thought it looked a little bit derpy or whatever. But now I don't know, I just think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I can't believe I got fucking injured. So annoying. I'm trying to stay away because I don't want to get another arrow to the face and be wet, you know, screwed over for even longer. It's just because like the whole point of being in the whole point of hanging out with the Lord is to get those passive skill ups. So yeah, it kind of sucks when you're not getting it because you're wounded. One cool thing is that whenever he goes into the town, you can do smithing. And you, yeah, I thought that you actually, recovered smithing stamina while you were riding around, but I don't think you do while you're riding around, but you do when you're in towns. So you can just hang out with him and you'll just get smithing stamina back while you're, yeah, while he's just doing his thing. and you can just buy wood and keep smithing as you go around. Pretty cool. Yeah, we'll just kind of do this and cruise around and in combat. I wish I could fucking heal myself in combat. That'd be cool. No, I'm just gonna avoid it because I don't want to get wounded again. Yeah, I'm sort of healing up slowly. Actually, yeah, one thing there's a few things I was like, I like things that level you up, but yeah, one thing I've been thinking lately is that putting like 3 points into medicine, like I usually put like, I used to just put 1 point into medicine at least on every single character, even if they weren't going to be the doctor, like even if I was going to get another character to be my doctor, so I could get this. So you get 30% of your lost hit points back after each battle, and you have 5 extra hit points, so you're a tiny bit more tanky. In vanilla, you only have 100 hit points, so 105 is pretty cool. But then I'm like, actually, this one's really good. So you get an extra 10 hit points every time, like every time you fight a battle, you get 10 free hit points. So you get back like, so just say you lose 50% of your health. You get 30% of that health back. So you basically get 15% health back. Plus you get an extra free 10 hit points, which is, if you got 100 hit points, that's another 10% of your health. So it's kind of like, you know, but, and yeah, so both those are pretty cool for just, if you're a warrior or whatever, you just want to regenerate after every battle, basically. But then this one, your medicine skill applies to enemy casualties, increasing potential prisoners. So once you do that, your medicine skill goes up a lot faster because you're using medicine skill on yourself and on your enemies, especially if you're doing a companion-only playthrough where you hardly have any troops. That way you'll still get heaps of medicine up by healing the enemies. But yeah, in this playthrough, I'm probably going to keep a pretty small party. I don't know. But yeah, this will be cool because it'll just help us get XP. Even if you only put like 2 or 3 points in, so you get capped here, you'll still be constantly getting medicine XP from healing the enemies. So even if you're capped, it'll still help you level up your character so you can get your other stuff. So it's kind of cool. Ranger, scales of scanning. Yeah, I get that. So our range is increased. And avoid combat. I'm nearly healed up. But yeah, so this is kind of like a cool thing about this mod. At the start, you can just kind of hang out with this guy, and every day he'll pay you a little bit of gold, and every day it goes up by a bit. The amount of gold you get goes up each day. Scouting's up to 63 now. 64. Buy a shit ton of wood. Love me some of the medicine perk. If fully maxed out, all your troops get plus 80 hit points, which is really good for taking on whole armies with just your party. Yeah, for sure. The only thing I don't like about that is I feel like, you know, I feel like your troops kind of outshine your companions then, you know, if they have heaps more hit points than your companions. But yeah, but I mean, some of the careers in this can make your companions get quite a lot of health as well, so. Yeah, it's a really it's such a grindy game, Bannerlord. It's all about grinding those skills up. Well, for me it is anyway. But it's also like fun just running around slaughtering shit. Yeah, like it's when I say it's grindy, it's like I don't mean it necessarily has to be monotonous, but it's just like there's a very high amount of skilling up that you can do, you know, to eventually get up to 330 in all your skills, or you know, a lot of your skills. You can also do the tournaments whenever your lord goes into town. If you got knocked out in the first round, loser. Alright, I'll join the battle. If I get shot by a fucking
Under my command!
random arrow,
Charge!
there we go. Just hit a shit ton of dudes with my arrow. I get shot by a freaking beast man. I'm just hitting friendlies. What outfits are these girls wearing? Pretty sexy outfits. Yeah, I've seen those before. Got a bunch of charm points. I feel like Dark Elves. They've got like leaves and stuff on them. That's how you can tell. They've got leaves. Usual war dancers, yeah. What else do we want to level up? I guess just faith, I guess, is pretty good to level up. More dancing dress than armor in the case? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we'll get our medicine up.
On my command!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Even if we just go in and shoot our like I'm just gonna get shot in the face as soon as I come over this hill. Fuck! Fuck me. Glory! Yeah, I've got no healing. I need like a life wizard to hang out with me, or someone to heal me up. Maybe I should hire a spell singer. Alright, well, there's not much point being in the party anymore now, because I don't get any experience now. It's like fucking heal up. Yeah, I saw the stagnates, yeah. We could get some stagnite pants. And we could go bare chested as well. Well, in bikini anyway.
I don't think.
I'll get her for now. I don't know if we'll keep her indefinitely, but not sure if we can afford. Oh, she's already got regrowth. That's all we really needed to have. Spell singer staffs are offhand, so I didn't sell those. What? Why? Why not? I know for the Magister it's good to have offhand because you do 15% extra spell damage, but do you need... I mean, a Waywatcher doesn't need an offhand spell weapon. Spells thing. Do I? If you can just buy a new spell singer. Oh, do they not? Do they not all have it? No, this is a one-handed axe. Not an offhand one. You sure? It says one-handed axe. That's not an offhand one, is it? That's just a main hand one. I haven't actually seen the offhand ones, but yeah, it's one-handed. Yeah, it is an offhand. you doing? Now that I want him to go, he's not going. He's kind of standing there.
I'm taking command!
Yep, it is an offhand. Oh wow, so they're not nowhere near as rare as we thought they were then. That's cool. We thought they were like super impossible to get, but it's really fucking easy to get. All you do is just go and hire a spell singer and then you've got one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I am leveling one-handed on my Magister so that if I ever find one of these super rare offhand staffs, I can put it on my Magister. But I suspect that I'm going to find one immediately next time I log on to my Magister. But yeah, no, thanks Darren for letting me know about that, Darren, because somebody else had said that previously, I think, but I checked it and it was just like a one-hand, you know, it was like, it said it was a one-handed axe. So I was like, all right, it's a one-handed axe, so it's a main hand weapon, you know? But yeah, it's not, it's pretty cool. Actually, kind of looks cool having a sword and stuff. Doesn't really fit my character, but... Oh, that's weird. This wasn't working before. Has this mod been updated? Yeah, maybe the mod has been updated because like the AI is acting fucking weird and this never worked before. You couldn't click the drop down before. Let me just check on the workshop. How does it tell posted updated 31st of October? Oh, no, it hasn't been updated. Well, core hasn't been updated. The 28th of October. 28th of October. That's weird. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Maybe it's something else causing it. Yeah, I just assumed those things didn't work on this mod. But it may have just been, I don't know, some anomaly, some bug that I had that particular day or something.
On my command! Attack!
Not a one breathing!
Ah!
Yeah, the wood elves still look pretty cool. Getting out of here. Just shoot my oh fuck. I'm just gonna shoot my arrow of Kronos and then just get the fuck out of there. Oh, the drop down's not working for you? Ah, cool, so I wasn't imagining it. just let them do their thing for a bit there. So do I get a lot of stuff that increases damage? So you get 10 extra range damage, extra ammo, reduced range accuracy, movement penalty. More ammo. For every hit arrow, your magic damage increases. Bonus slowly decreases. Oh, okay. So this is when it gets real, right? So every time you shoot somebody, you start doing more and more damage. As long as you keep hitting like within a certain and have a certain rate of fire, you keep it up, I guess. It doesn't scale with anything though. For every affected enemy, increases reload speed for 4 seconds. So I think this means when you shoot them with the arrow of Kurnos, if the AOE hits like 5 dudes, then that'll be 5 times 4, so 20 seconds. You've had 20 seconds of fast reload speed, so you'll be able to shoot really fast every time you do it. And then shooting really fast recharges it, so you can shoot another arrow of Kurnos, which makes you shoot really fast. I think that's kind of the idea of it. Headshots give you double fill. Every 6th arrow applies a slowdown effect on impact. While zoomed in, time is slowed down. Every second you lose 100 career charge. How does it tell if the enemy's unaware? It's like you can tell when you're in like those well, I think it's referring to when you're in those camp, when you do the bandit camps, and there'll be like a dude, he'll be like sitting down next to the campfire or whatever, and then when you get too close, he'll be like, hey, whatever, and then he'll like get up and so when they're like just not active, they're like facing away from you and whatever, that's when they're unaware. I believe so anyway. I assume so. Not shooting an arrow increases the chance your next arrow will explode on impact. So in other words, useless. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a lot of bandit camps, I guess it's sort of useful. Yeah, arrows can pierce multiple targets. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the actual arrows of Kurnos, like a lot of the spells in the game, it doesn't really feel like it's got any impact. It kind of feels a bit weird, and the sound effects on it aren't very good and stuff. So I'm not really digging that very much, but I'm liking the idea of all of our arrows becoming like charged up and shooting really fast and stuff. So that sounds kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to find any glade captains. At least not for a while. Oh, I've still got the screen up, sorry. Actually, I think I'm getting pretty tired, guys, so I might call it there. Yeah, I don't know. Waywatcher. I really like the look of my character. I think she looks really really cool. Yeah, I don't know. And I guess it's, yeah, like I said, it's a grindy game. It takes a lot of hours to level stuff up and unlock stuff, which I find really enjoyable and satisfying. But in terms of me trying to show off, what the Waywatch is like after only one session, you probably haven't really got much of an idea of it. But I'm guessing it goes pretty hard with just shooting lots of arrows really fast and blowing lots of stuff up with bow. So if that interests you, this may be the character for you. But anyway, I'm gonna log off now, guys, and yeah, I will be looking out for this announcement. There's meant to be an announcement today from Tail Worlds about I don't know, I guess the future of Bannerlord or something. There's no hint what it is. Just said they're breaking the seal on Thursday. So yeah, I don't know. I'm keeping an eye out for that. I think that's going to be today. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. Check it later. And I don't know. I guess we can talk about it once it happens. All right. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you all next time. I'll chuck see if I can chuck a host over to, I don't know, no one on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. I'll I'll just leave you with that. Catch you next time.